So a quick update, obviously we've come to Coral Bay, we've headed down the Coral Bay Coast Road, is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. And we've set up at our first campsite, which is North Lefroy.
Oh, didn't we snag that?
Oh, wow.
Because we booked it 3 weeks ago, we just grabbed whatever was available.
Oh my God. Site.
It was the only site, and it is the primo site. So
it's unreal.
Thank you to the person who cancelled.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to cancel your holiday, but
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's incredible. It's sheltered. But it's also right at the, it's not physically on the beach, but you've got like a short walk onto the beach.
Yeah, up over a small
beautiful dune.
Yeah.
But the wind is typical wind up here, but where we are, it's really, really good. So even last night when we had that little storm come through, it was still quite sheltered considering.
Yeah.
Okay, so today, what is our plan? We're going to head and do some, no plan, exploring basically.
Our plan is to head towards Exmouth with the goal of heading to the lighthouse for sunset. It may or may not happen because of how many people are up there, so it literally is, we're heading towards Exmouth. Yeah. Yeah,
so we'll head up there. That's honestly the only real thing. Oh, look, and the only other thing I'd really love to see is I'd really like to try and find. We were watching, what are they called? The Ningaloo crew.
Ningaloo crew.
If you want
I love those guys.
Yeah, if you want some really cool Ningaloo stuff, they are really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we want to see, there's a megalodon tooth really close to the main road. So we really want to try and find that. Might have to quickly jump on and actually watch the video again and just double check exactly where it is. Other than that, there's no set plans. It's just explore. We did manage to find this cool place, which we'll show you in a second. It was total surprise.
Yeah.
And it was let's go that way.
What's up that road? Yeah. I think that heads to bitumen. Let's go that way.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. So look, we're going to try and bring you a lot of different stuff that you don't see on the typical Ningaloo stuff. Yes, we're going to bring you some snorkeling and stuff like that. That's because we want to do that. It's been, 30 odd years since we've done it?
30 plus years.
So it's been a long time since we've been in the water properly. So
might be a bit of a comedy show.
It could be entertaining watching two fat Aussies drown. But yeah, look, it's just basically we want to catch up.
Did you just call me fat?
Oh, I'll say one fat Aussie. So, I'm in trouble now. Anyway, so we want to do that obviously because you can't come to this place and not do that, but we just want to see if there's more to Ningaloo than just the water. And more, like we talked about already, can you do it without a boat? Because we don't have a boat. I'm excited. I can't wait. This is going to be such a good day. We've had 2 days just to chill and relax. Now let's go. So we're just on an exploration day today and we've just pulled up and Lisa's just quickly jumped out and grabbed her big lens because there is this massive wedge tail up on this anthill. He is absolutely huge. Obviously the lens I've got is very small and it will not do this. Hopefully Lisa can get some decent shots. If she can, I'll pop them in now so you guys can enjoy it. There's another one lower. There's actually two now, look at that. Beautiful. I apologise for the Jeep running in the background, but I'm just in the middle of the road and I want to be able to move it quickly if anyone's coming. Who expected to come to Ningaloo and actually do some decent four-wheel driving? And look at that! Oh my God, this place is unbelievable. Why does no one actually talk about this? Sneaky little road that we weren't going to take, and I just wanted to go up to this little wire tower up here, or this I'm assuming it's a radio tower or something. But it looked like, from the main road, it looked like a bit of a four-wheel drive track. And the gates is all open, so it's all good. There's a heap of other roads that we've gone to go up for a bit of a lookout, and they've all been closed. They've all saying closed for management. So we always respect those signs. This one, nothing to say it was closed. And like I said, the big gate there is open. So we're gonna keep walking up here. That was all, it's pretty easy. It's just a little bit of a walk up. But how good's this? So we made it, and yes, got close as we can get to the tower. So this is the range, the live fire range for the RAAF. So we're at the boundary of that, so we can't go any further. You can see some cheeky buggers actually go up and around the fence and everything like that. We're not about to do that, but I'm just going to spin you around. You can actually hopefully see in the distance there. Don't know if you can see through there the dust. So that's the main road. So we've come from basically down this point down here. The main road basically takes you right through from one side to the other. So that's heading north, that's heading south, and basically, yeah, so that's the road we've come up. And this is actually, it's funny, it's on the map. Looks like it goes through to the main road, doesn't it? So Lisa actually goes, oh, because we're going up, we're doing some exploring. We want to go up and do the lighthouse at Exmouth at sunset. So we're going to be coming back in the dark. Lisa goes, oh, it might be a better way to come back. Do you think so now?
Yeah, no. No.
Even just the track, it's not hardcore, but it's decent, hey? Like, it would put a lot of people off.
It's a bit bumpy.
It's a bit bumpy, but it is absolutely beautiful up here, isn't it?
It is.
It is absolutely stunning. I really want to come up here. I just think it's different, and it's not what I expected for Ningaloo, and it's certainly not anything I've seen in Ningaloo.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Actual four-wheel drive, it's very cool. I'll pop in the description below the name of the street. Come up here. Yes, you can't go further because you've got the RAAF firing range. You've got to come up. This place is incredible.
Yeah.
And you do need a capable four-wheel drive, to be fair. You would struggle on road tyres. It might shag a tyre. But yeah, look, it's incredible. Okay, so we're going to ask our resident experts again because we're just not sure. We've worked out it's definitely a scat of some sort, but it's just the way it's all in one spot. I'd love to know if anyone out there actually knows what sort of an animal this is. I'm just going to spin it around. Just find it actually strange, like it's just all condensed in this one area. All this, it's just like a massive pile, and there's no holes or anything like that, like any little dens or anything. But yeah, just curious, but it's definitely a scat of some sort. Not sure if anyone out there is going to be able to tell us. We might do a bit of a Google search as well. The advantage of having Starlink on the top of your car, so having that there is you can do some Googling. So if we can do some Googling, we'll put a little text down here and say we've found out what it is. So Lisa Google, she'll look all smart.
Hey Google, what is this poo?
It's a bit of a shit topic, isn't it?
Google says it's either a cottontail rabbit poo or meerkat poo. How cool would it be if it was meerkat?
It was a meerkat, that was pretty impressive.
And I don't think we're allowed to wee here.
It's fine, just keep a lookout.
Hey, I wasn't expecting to air up. Were you?
Not at all.
Oh, I thought it was going to be dirt all the way pretty much to Exmouth, and holy crap, how busy is that Yardie Creek?
I know.
So disappointed. I was so keen to go and do that walk, but honestly, there's just too many people there.
Yeah.
It is smack bang on lunchtime.
Yeah, I think it also definitely means that we need to come up here out of season.
Yeah.
Definitely, I know it's hot, but I think we come here out of season just to get away from, not from tourists, I mean, we're a tourist, but yeah, as in just to get away from the numbers.
Yeah, that's
We'll
a
see.
better way of putting it.
Yeah, see how it is. We couldn't explore these next few spots properly, dogs aren't allowed. We only had time for a quick look from the car park to scout for a future trip. That's the trade-off when travelling in the country with your dog. Sometimes you have to skip a few highlights. But honestly, I wouldn't change anything. Sharing this life with Ivy is worth every compromise. We'll be back to cover these places in full, but for now, enjoy the sneak peek. Just walked up this hill, so we're parked down there. So it's pretty close to a campground down there, everything like that. So this is something that we wanted to see. It was actually, like I said, I've mentioned them a couple of times. The Ningaloo crew actually put this on, and this stuff's protected. You're not supposed to touch it. And I'm actually pretty pissed off, to be honest. So up here, basically there used to be a rock sitting here, and basically underneath it, so it used to be just over here, used to be a megalodon tooth. You're not supposed to touch them, you're not supposed to take them. Some bastard has stolen it. There it was there. See that?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Like, seriously. You know, stuff like this, you can understand why.
People hate YouTubers.
Yeah, well, they hate YouTubers, but also too, it's every person in Australia should have access to things, whether that be things like lake air, stuff like that. You know, as long as you don't damage it, you don't do anything that's, you know, inappropriate. That's inappropriate. I don't care who you are. If, obviously not going to watch this channel, but if you were, screw you, because that's not fair. Wow, that's bullshit. Anyway. We've made a mistake. We actually didn't realise that it was school holidays when we booked this. And it was to catch up with from some friends, so that's not a mistake. But I can tell you now, coming up here during school holidays is a mistake. As soon as we've hit Yardie Creek, it's just been horrible.
So many tourists.
So many people. I mean, we're tourists too, so I mean, it's kind of a stupid thing to say in a sense, but yeah, I mean, for me to sit here and whinge about tourists, yet we're a tourist. But there's just people everywhere. Now, obviously, we're struggling because we've got to pass through, because we can't do things like swim and stop at the Oyster Stacks and stuff like that because we've got a dog. Since we hit Yardie Creek, it's been pretty disappointing, and I'm sure I'm sure there's more to it than what we're seeing, especially because we're not getting that snorkeling experience.
Yeah, look, there's a couple of dog-friendly beaches. Let's head there now, and let's see if it changes our mind. But at the moment, Exmouth is not suitable for a childless couple who aren't used to school holidays.
Yeah, but look, yeah, definitely school holidays. Look, I reckon this place is definitely a out of season when there's no one around. I think it would be spectacular. But at the moment, not loving up here. I'm still loving where we can, but definitely not loving, you know, things like that really get on your goat too. So,
Yeah.
book car.
Maybe you're just hangry and we need a swim at the dog beach.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to put the camera down and reset. After a rough morning, we grabbed some food in Exmouth and made our way back to the lighthouse. By the time we arrived there, it was already filling up. Busloads of people, cameras everywhere. We quickly found our spot, settled in, and watched the day slowly fade. And just when we thought it couldn't get any better, the humpbacks arrived. Putting on a show just offshore. Pretty special way to end a day that had some rough patches.
I see them.
But the day wasn't done yet. On the drive back to camp in the dark, we had a surprise animal encounter that left us both shocked and honestly, a little in awe. One of those moments we'll never forget. Hope you enjoy. There we go guys, a dingo. I'm not going to go too close, so I don't want to scare him.
He looks pretty bloody chilled.
He's pretty chilled. I've not seen a dingo on the west coast. That's the first one I've seen. Actually, it's the first one I've seen other than in Central Australia. So look at that. And hopefully he comes up in the camera. He looks in pretty good nick too.
He does.
See you, bud. Hopefully that comes up in the camera.
Oh wow.
I did not have dingoes on our list. Oh, another one. Look. Wow. There you go. Time for some realness. So it's been 2 days since we filmed that episode, and I actually wasn't sure whether I was actually going to release it or not. Even as I record this, I'm not sure if I will. But I do believe it's important just not to show the postcard side of travelling. Unfortunately, sometimes you have shit days, and sometimes you have arguments with your partner. It is just part of what travel is. Unfortunately, it's no different to real life. The difference is you're just on the road in a small, condensed space. So, look, if that came through in that video, I apologise. We do our best to try and give you the best we can. But look, unfortunately, sometimes we just have crap days. And particularly myself, I was having a pretty shit day that day. And I do apologise if it came through. Anyway, if you're still hanging around and you're forgiving me for being having a shit attitude, then hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Okay, see you later guys.